it's really getting good in Berserk Chapter 25. Obviously, the whole series has been great so far, but after Grffith apparently being shot, we find out that the Behelit did protect him. If it was coincidence or just pure luck or it meant to do it, we do not know at this point. But Guts is a little alarmed by it. He says, this is no ordinary luck. This is the devil's luck. And I think, you know, Zod's words are starting to, or if not starting to, but they're still kind of with him. They're still lingering in his mind. And he's starting to question his Behelit a little bit more. And, you know, the ongoers, the lookers, the people in the Band of the Hawk, they're wondering, you know, who could try to kill, you know, their boss, or maybe the arrow was meant for the princess. And at the end of the day, we find out that it was basically pinned on a tutor assassin trying to kill the princess. But now it backfires on Julius because everybody in the kingdom is praising Grffith as using his own body to protect the princess. I love it. I love that this scumbag Julius, his plans backfired on him. I love it. I fucking love it. And, you know, he's belittling this dude, the archer that fucked up, basically. And, you know, he's saying, like, you know, what do we do? Go tell the king that we wanted to kill Grffith instead. Just leave it be because it's being pinned on the tutor assassin. There was even one scene after Grffith was shot, and we find out that it was poison and whatnot, really strong poison. Casca's really concerned, and she's like, take off your armor. And I'm like, damn, Casca wants this dude to get naked for him. She's really must have some urges, some womanly urges. Just kidding all aside, she was just concerned for you know, Grffith. And Guts takes his men to go look in the tree lines and in the brush to find out if the, you know, the assailant is still there, you know, the person that tried to kill Grffith. Really digging the Game of Thrones type, like, politics and deception and backstabbing so far. I'm assuming it's just going to, you know, level up in each chapter. And then obviously, you know, Grffith looks up and he sees Julius, and Julius is looking at him, and this look, his eyes get wide, and it's like prey stalk. It's like a predator stalking its prey, just like Julius said. And he goes, a high price to pay for this poison, eh? Knowing that Julius is the one that tried to attack him. Grffith is so aware and so in tune with his surroundings that he knew it was Julius who tried doing it. He picked up on the little nuance that Julius was staring down at him after the whole, you know, arrow trying to kill Grffith scenario, that he realized, or at least assumed, that it was him that tried killing him. And as Julius is, like, you know, by himself, he's wondering, you know, he's basically can't accept the fact that he's royalty, and Grffith is pretty much looking down on him. You know, he doesn't like it. And he goes, even that look today was like the eyes of a hawk. And he says, wait a second, it couldn't be. He goes, no, there's no proof. He even thinks maybe Grffith knows that it was him. So then we get a scene at the very end with Grffith and Guts. And Guts goes in, he goes, oh, there's more books here. And, you know, Grffith is like, it's light reading. And, you know, there's a little bit of comedy between the two friends, I guess you could say. And he goes, it's just light reading, you know, philosophy, tactics, religion, all this stuff. And Guts is like, bleh, you know, he's like, but I'm like, light reading? That's not light reading, homie. And he goes, you know, for one to be great, you need to learn, you have to know how to do more than just fight. And he goes, there's even this. And he holds up a book, and it looks like it's a Karma Sutra book, like teaching people how to do sex positions and shit. And Guts actually takes the book and starts reading it. I was like, fucking dude, man. Manly man. Like, he just wants, you know, I'm surprised he didn't whip his dick off and whip his dick out and start jerking it. But because we've seen some few homosexual type scenes between Guts and Grffith so far. Nothing that actually went over the borderline, but it bordered on those type of scenarios. And basically, Grffith asks him, you know, he says, I want you to kill a man for me. And, you know, obviously that man is Julius, because he believes that Julius is the one that tried to kill him, and he must believe this 100% because he wants Guts to go kill him. So my thing is Guts going to accept this request from his boss, from his leader, the person that about a chapter or two ago, I believe it was 2 chapters ago, he said he would, for the time being, use his sword to serve Grffith? Is he going to take this request, or is he going to deny it? I think Guts will take it. However, now begs the question that can Guts be silent enough to pull off a killing? Because obviously he can't just go in to Julius's room and kill him and have other people know about it. It needs to be done in an assassin type manner. It needs to be an assassination, and obviously that's why these couple chapters are called Assassin. Julius tried to assassinate Griffith, and now Griffith is going to attempt to assassinate Julius. But my thing is Guts going to be able to be stealthy enough and quiet enough to kill Julius? I don't think he'll be able to. What we've seen of Guts up to this point, he's very loud, he's very obtrusive in his combat style. He carries a sword that's about the same size of him or bigger. If it's going to be in close quarters, in hallways and stuff, it's going to be very hard to swing his weapon. I think there's going to be many factors that play into the downfall of this assassination attempt. Or maybe a third factor, an unknown factor is going to be brought into it. Somebody's going to see it, and Guts is going to have to kill another person, an innocent person, or something like that. I just think it's gonna turn out bad for Guts. Griffith is going to get his way, obviously, but I think Guts, it's not going to be a good scenario for Guts, I think. I think it's going to probably weigh on him in some manner, if he even decides to take this request. But I can't see him turning down Griffith because he just swore to use his sword to serve Griffith about 2 chapters ago. But let me know your thoughts on my thoughts, guys. Let me know your thoughts on this chapter. Like the video if you want to see more Berserk reviews and you feel I deserve it. Subscribe to the channel if you want to see more Berserk reviews, see my other content. Go to my channel, click my name below the video. Check out my playlists. They're all neatly organized. Maybe you'll see some content that you enjoy, and it will urge you to hit that subscribe button. If you don't want to subscribe, that's fine. But also, if you want to support me 100%, other YouTubers that you want to support 100%, do not use ad blocker. Very simple, just turn it off when you watch our videos. Thanks for watching my review for Chapter 25 of Berserk, entitled Assassin Part 2. I will catch you in the next Berserk review.